What's up everybody, today I'm going to be leading you through the Heroic Anraphet, I don't know, the big Egyptian guy in Heroic Halls of Origination. There are a few mechanics to look out for. The one that comes up first in this fight is alpha beams. It's purple laser beams that put a void zone on the floor. It's random and it's channeled, so just move really quickly. The effect is not bigger than the graphic, so when you see it around you, just move out of the way. It does a lot of damage over a very short amount of time. After every alpha beam and after every omega stance, he stomps, and that is called Crumbling Ruin. It's a stacking debuff that reduces the entire party's health by 10% per stack. So it kind of works as a soft enrage timer. The other ability that comes up is Omega Stance. He channels and throws down laser beams everywhere. It's a high damage AoE and it lasts about 10 seconds. You're slowed and you're taking about 40,000 damage over the entire duration of the channeled ability. So during the Omega Stance portion of the fight is when you want to pop some cooldowns to try to help out your healer if at all possible. Another thing to look out for tanks is Nemesis Strike. It's a debuff that he puts on the tank that does about 9k shadow damage every 2 seconds. Doesn't last very long, but if you can dispel it, you definitely should. That's pretty much all the mechanics to the fight. It just happens over and over. He does alpha beams, the laser beams. Get out of the way, don't stand in them. Then he's going to stomp and do Crumbling Ruin, which is going to reduce everyone's health by 10%. After that, he's going to do an Omega Stance and slow everyone down. So you want to make sure you're completely out of the way of the big void zone when he does his Omega Stance, because it's going to slow you down and make it almost impossible to get out of them if you're standing in them. If you're tanking, you need to kite him around a little bit. It makes it much easier because the void zones do not go away. They stay up throughout the entire duration of the fight and you have to move around them. Everyone has to move around them. So if you're caught standing in one and he does an Omega Stance, you're just gonna die. Good luck!